Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movie still moving. Let's talk after slavery. Alright. Um, every now and then people message me about the black experience from their non-black point of view. And they try to interject their logical opinions. And every now and then I tell them their opinions are dumb. And let's talk after slavery. Because, see, a lot of times people come from a space where they act like they know me, know my family history, like I do. So they assume some shit that they have no fucking clue of. But this is why I bring this up. There are plenty of people like me that can say what I'm about to say. You see, there are, when it comes to discrimination and what happened, I know and have seen and have met and have talked and have lived with my family members who are the product of white men raping women. You know, when it was a-okay in society. You know, you're a black woman, you work as a maid in a white person's house, and every now and then they'll come home, or they'll come home with their buddies and rape and gang rape women. And these women will get pregnant by these white guys and have kids, and you know, these kids will grow up knowing that they have a white dad. You know, some Strom Thurmond type shit. You know, except for some of these people will get ran the fuck out of town. But this happened after slavery. But I don't know these people. That can't be. I couldn't have had conversations with these people for some odd reason. I couldn't have. I don't fucking get how I couldn't have. Like they didn't live long enough. Like this that happened in 1852. No, it didn't. Like I couldn't have family members who were successful entrepreneurs and businessmen who basically white people who saw that they were successful and rich and they weren't as successful or rich band together to take them down and take their property, money, resources, and possessions, and then all of a sudden sit down and be like, we made all of this great shit. Look at us. Because we're white. And they're millionaires now, and I can tell you where. And their families are reaping the benefits of that stolen land, that stolen property, those stolen resources. But for some odd reason, this is after slavery, you know, but I'm not supposed to, I wouldn't know of these situations. I said, oh, that had to happen in 1901. No! I wouldn't know about the family members who held on to certain things, who who owned land and still got ran out of town and kept and was smart enough to keep the paperwork of the land, but wound up living in the projects while they owned acres and acres and acres, but they couldn't go back there because if they did, because they owned so much shit, they get killed. If their kids went back and they figured out who the kids was, they get killed. But I couldn't have met these people and sat in the house with them. These people couldn't be my great grandparents and grandparents and their brothers and sisters. No, I couldn't. That's not reality. It can't be. Really. I can't know of people, and this is after slavery. I can't know of people. Oh, by the way, uh, I ain't gonna get into that. Don't worry about it. I don't know of anybody who had a successful business who may have had their business sabotaged or burned to the ground. Insurance wouldn't cover it. Ah, oh, yesterday your policy changed, and I don't know it was an arson or uh, well, I don't know what you're gonna do, buddy. Jim, they have this nice place of land. Okay, let me go get a bank loan and just fix this shit. Then, oh well, we've been doing business with you for 27 years, and you've been great, but since that arson, I can't, I'm gonna give it to Jim over here. Jim that used to work for me, the dude that always drinks his money away, he's dead broke. Well, he has a great business plan to do exactly the same thing I've been doing. Well, he's white. Rebuild the same building, do the same exact shit, and they're rich. And I wonder who the arson was. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because, of course, this is after slavery, and that couldn't be true, right? Never, never, never. Or the people who started a business, successful, then somebody's like, "How you do that? Could you teach me? I need it." You don't have to burn the place down, you can just, oh, yeah, I need a job. Okay, we'll teach you how to do this shit. And I'm gonna open up the exact same shit next door. Yes, I am. Thank you. I got everything from you. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the supplier. You're white. I'm white. They're black. You need to mark up their stuff. I'm doing the same thing they're doing. We can get them out of there. We can make this a big thing. Oh, now they got a chain of things going. Oh, wow, they're very successful. Oh, they pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Okay. But of course, when you're telling these families, but this is after slavery, right? And speaking of slavery, imprisonment is indentured servitude, slavery. We don't know of any people who were set up, put in jail for decades. Some got life. Some got killed in prison for crimes. Of course, they didn't commit. The actual criminal looked more like the judge than the defendant. But hey, it couldn't happen. No. This couldn't have been. This had to be 1903. No. But how would I know this stuff, right? But then there are the families of these type of people who are driving around in Mercedes, who are living in these huge mansions, who are, oh, get those black people away from me. Oh my God. You need to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. My grandfather or great-grandfather did these great things. Oh, you talking about the motherfucker that stole all that shit? Oh, you talking about the one that got up with the Klan members and ran people out of town to get their land? Oh, no, that is not. No, we were great people who started a business from scratch. And no, that's not how it happened. See, there are people who actually, just like people who invent shit, and I've known people who've invented shit, and then they coworkers say, "Security, get them fuck out of here." We came together as a coalition and created all these great things, and now look at, we're all millionaires. And the dude's sitting at home broken. Like, I fucking made this shit around these motherfucking people. And they all stabbed me in the back, and they driving around here, taking credit for my shit. Ain't this a bitch? But they're gonna tell their family and their kids that no. And this is after slavery, right? That couldn't, that had to be, okay. Question is, do I look like I'm in my 40s, 50s, 60s? Motherfucker, do I look elderly? Do I look like I got an AARP card? No, I don't. So how long ago, or how many family members, how many friends and their families have lived these same things? See, everybody knows their family history. Some people, ignorance is bliss, I guess, but I'm not one of those people. So when some of y'all are saying that people need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, the questions you need to ask is how many fucking times? Is this the second time the family had to pull themselves up by their bootstraps after they were successful? The third, the fourth, the fifth, the 10th, the 17th? How many fucking times do you have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps? Because all of these rich and wealthy families, they ain't all rich and wealthy from their own work. So, and this is all after slavery. I'm just saying.